Welcome back to Zealous Vibes. Today we got a special guest in the building, man. It's your boy DJ Willie Will, and today we'll be interviewing JSWAGG on the beats. Even though he's not feeling too well, he did decide to come in and ask a few questions, so I appreciate that. Man, today we got JSWAGG in the building, man.
What it do?
Thank you for being here today.
For sure.
Man, I was checking out your music. That last track was on point. Man, they had people dancing, and you actually invited me to the video shoot, so appreciate that, man.
You already know.
Yeah, but JSWAGG, I know a lot about you, man. But for those out there that don't know a little bit about you, man, just let them know something about yourself, man. Where you was born, or when music was your passion. So let all the listeners know. What's up?
Okay, so I'm JSWAGG on the beat. You know what I'm saying? I was born in El Dorado, Arkansas. Yes, I'm a producer / artist. You know, that's it.
/ artist. Oh, he's selling himself short, man. I've been seeing him on drums. I didn't see him in the band, man.
You know what I'm saying?
He's selling himself short today, but he got some talent.
I play a little drums, a little keyboard. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's all right. It's all good, man. When did you notice that music or singing itself you wanted to get into?
Okay, so I started off playing drums at the church.
Mm-hmm.
You know, about 8 years old. I say around 14, I kind of started messing around with the keys. Maybe like 24, I started producing. So I'm 38 right now. So
all right, for all them ladies out there, he's 38. Watch out.
So I've been producing for a little minute. I didn't know I wanted to sing until maybe like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Wes Dunn tried to push me to, get out there on that microphone.
So I was gonna ask you what inspired you. So it was Wes Dunn gave you some inspiration on it. That's what's good. So what genre would you say the majority of your music falls under?
I'm gonna say Southern Soul Blues.
Off the top of your head right now, what would you say right now is your most popular song, like out there right now?
I'm gonna say I have a song. It was my second song, "Be My Lover Tonight."
Be My Lover, yeah,
that's my popular
I like
song.
that. That is the jam right there. Drums, man. A lot of people played drums back then. I'm just going back track real quick. I ain't played no drums, but I was in that church choir. Sure. It's like at that point, Grandma, you had to be in something. And she put us in church choir, man. We was going like events, like different churches singing for them and everything. And I like that, man. It kind of gave me, a different perspective on things, hanging out with different people and stuff. Yeah, but let's get back to you, JSWAGG. First and foremost, again, thank you for reaching out to me and let me be in that video right there, because I seen some girls up in that video right there.
I'm telling you, it was live.
Man, and I seen I was in the video for a couple of seconds there, I didn't know you caught me like jumping around.
Man, say, me and Wes Dunn was talking about that. Said, man, you see Willie Will, man.
I was like, and then I had to think, what was I jumping around? And I thought about, I think I was taking somebody's hat. They let me hold their hat. And I grabbed it and I started like jumping. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I had a couple of drinks. I was drinking the Long Island. I had about 2. I was feeling good that day though.
Yeah, for sure.
So thanks for that, man. And let's talk about the release called Booty Like That. What would you think about when you created this song?
Okay, so I'm naturally a ass man, you know what I'm saying? So that's first, you know what I'm saying? I love a woman's booty, you know what I'm saying? People don't know this song is really old. So I wrote this song about 7 years ago. It was called Ass Like That.
Mm-hmm.
And I recorded on a sorry-ass microphone. And the beat was different.
Mm-hmm.
So I sat on it for a while, and I just came back to it and called it Booty Like That. I was supposed to have a rapper on it, but he didn't come through for it. So I just went on and did the song myself, you know what I'm saying? And it turned out pretty good.
Y'all hear that?
Mm-hmm.
He got some songs in his arsenal, y'all. Watch out.
That
dude said 7 years ago.
7 years ago.
So he been writing for a minute, y'all. Yeah. How does this project differ from like the other previous works that you've done?
Well, so this is really not a Southern Soul Blues song. I don't know where would I put it. I say Trail Ride maybe, but all my other music is Southern Soul Blues. So yeah.
I asked a couple of people how they thought about the song, and some people was like, "Man, they can hear this in clubs."
Oh yeah. For sure.
Can you share a memorable moment of the recording of the video? Like, what stood out to you, or what you liked the most about the video? This video you
said
just
what
did.
I liked most about the video.
Yeah, what stood out the most? I guess.
Maybe when you did that twirl, man. Because I was like, where that come from?
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, that caught me off guard. Then I was like, where's the cameraman at, man? I thought I was just showing out in front of his female by myself.
Man, but I didn't know those women was gonna turn up like that, like they did. Yeah, I didn't know they was gonna turn up like that. But
and they had a good time, man.
They did.
Being there, I seen there was somebody celebrating their birthday. I don't know if you knew. And like somebody celebrating their birthday. So they had a good time as well. You know, I did my thing. I bought a couple of them drinks.
Yeah, for sure.
What is your biggest challenge that you face while working on this release?
My biggest challenge,
because you actually told me already that you had a rapper on it. Because I seen that seemed to be a challenge. But do you have any other challenges, or that could have been a challenge?
I'm gonna say the biggest challenge. Okay, so people don't know I'm a PK kid, preacher's kid.
All right.
So I didn't know how this song would go over, you know what I'm saying, being a pastor's, PK kid. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about booty, you know what I'm saying? And
I feel you on that one.
So that's kind of what it is.
I feel you on that because, I host with a few people on KNON, and it's a gospel show. So then when I do this podcast right here, it don't quite fit in. I told them, I said, don't listen to my podcast while you're in church. Yeah, but the people, they respect me for who I am, and they know what kind of person I am, and they know my values and who I respect. So, you know what? I think people who know you, they know you. So, it's all about making that music.
Yeah.
So I think you'd be good on that one.
For sure.
So how do you feel your sound has evolved within this project? Like, did you turn it up a notch? Was it a different sound?
Yes, definitely a different sound.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If y'all hear the song, y'all gonna hear a difference. You know what I'm saying?
So they got to hear. So if you just not listening to him, you got to go back, listen to his other tracks, then come back to this, and you're going to see the difference.
Yeah.
So what's next? After this release, you got any projects in the work, any events?
So now I'm about to start doing a lot of collaborations. I got one with a chick named Brittany, Lady Soul.
Okay.
I got one with West Dunn coming out.
All right.
Chris Boss. So it's just a lot of collaborations.
That sound like a lot of collabos right there. So you about to be working.
So this EP, I just wanted it all to myself, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's coming out pretty soon. It's called My Time.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So which one you looking forward the most? Collaborating with.
Oh, collaborate. Okay, you talking about just an artist in the industry, or you talking about the collaborations I got coming up?
Let's just do artists in the industry.
Okay, I would like to do a collaboration with Marcellus, the singer.
What?
Or a young guy.
Young guy. You reach out to them at all yet?
No, not yet.
But it's coming though.
It's coming.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, they might hear this. They might reach out to you.
For sure.
That's what's up though. Until then, man, y'all check out this right here, and you can find it on YouTube. Anywhere else?
No, just YouTube right now because this is just a video.
Oh, okay.
But the EP is coming out, I guess, about a week or so. And all those songs are going to be on there. 6 songs on the EP.
All right. Now, before I forget, how can they reach you? Like, how can they follow you or reach you? What?
If you go to Facebook, Jeremy Elliott, I need to change that to JSWAGG. But,
all right.
Yeah, and I'm on Instagram, but I'm not on Instagram like that. But
Yeah. So Facebook and YouTube.
Right.
That's what's up, man. Well, thanks for coming again, man, JSWAGG.
Yes, sir.
Can't wait for your next track.
Let's do it.
All right.
But I got one question. Girl, what you doing with a booty like that? Yeah, show me what you do with a booty like that. All right. Girl, what you doing with a booty like that? Yeah, that don't make no sense to have a booty like that. All right. Girl, what you doing with a booty like that? Yeah, that don't make no sense to have a booty like that. Now I don't care if it's real or fake. Cause he damn sure know how to make it shake. Up and down like a basketball. Up and down. It's out of control, somebody call the laws. Girl, you got me asthmatized, hypnotized. I can't blink my eyes. You know how to work them hips and thighs. Come here, girl, I got a big drop it to the ground. She can make an earthquake. I ain't lying. It gotta be a crime to have a behind like that. So fine. I like them booties with them dimples in it. Stretch marks, no, I don't mind. It really don't matter, baby. As long as you can make that thing move. Girl, you got the whole club watching, so baby don't stop it. JSWAGG on the beat, so you know that thing knocking. Gon' bring it over here, so we can get it poppin'. I'm on that train, so you know I'm kinda sloppy. She a fool, the way she move her cheeks like that. A matter of fact, how'd you get your jeans over all of that bag? Make it jiggle, make it jiggle, make it jiggle. Make it jiggle, make it jiggle, make it jiggle, make it jiggle. Now make it wiggle, make it wiggle, make it wiggle, make it wiggle. Now make it wiggle, make it wiggle, make it wiggle, make it wiggle. Make it jiggle, make it jiggle, make it jiggle. Make it jiggle, make it jiggle, make it jiggle. Now make it wiggle, make it wiggle, make it wiggle, make it wiggle. Now make it wiggle, make it wiggle, make it wiggle, make it wiggle.
Welcome back to Zealous Bible. There's nothing off the table. Relationships, conspiracies, culture. If it's happening, we talking. Glad to be here another day, man. This week was kind of busy for me, man. What did I do today? We went out to Houston, round trip. Oh, what do they call it? Day trip. There we go, a day trip. Went to go see the play. Anybody remember the name of the play?
Yes, it's August Mother.
I was about to say, I know it's somebody, man.
August Mother.
August Mother, man. That play was pretty good. It was pretty powerful about and emotional in it, yeah. But other than that, I did a little bit of charity work, passing out MREs downtown to the homeless and stuff, man, giving back to the community and everything. But anybody do anything else today, this week, interesting? Besides work, Dre?
Hell no.
That's how life is.
We did see the fight.
Oh, yeah, we saw that fight, too. It was interesting.
I didn't even get to see a fight.
You know,
I ain't see it either.
I called BS soon. He took a knee. Everybody know about it now, but yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at where it stay. They gonna do a rematch sooner or later.
Just playing around.
Okay.
That's that money.
I know who had the most fun was Tom. Where you at?
Shit, I ain't had too much fun. I went to New Orleans with my partner. We stopped like about an hour and a half before we got to New Orleans, visited grandma, and we went to a parade in Homer. And I got a shitload of beads and shit, but I didn't see really no titties and shit like I was expecting. But then the next day, we ended up going to New Orleans. Well, we went there the same night, but let me just forewarning. The parades last to midnight, and don't try to get as close as you can because we was a mile away, and it took 2.5 hours to get to our room. Damn. From 1 mile away because all the streets blocked off. So that shit was stupid as hell. I'd never go back, but I mean... All in all, it was good. Got a hand grenade. I didn't get no fine cuisine, but the people in New Orleans are fucking extremely hospitable and friendly. And it was a good time overall, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not sure how soon I would go back. And that was about it. I lost some money. I should have been at the casino and won some. My partner got on the machine after me, hit for $750 about 5 minutes after I got off. And... You know, I mean, hey, it was a good time, but it was a time that I don't need to do again. Yeah, that's about it. Just to sum it up, I could break it down a little more off mic, but you know, it ain't nothing special. Just what I don't want to talk about.
Right. Nothing interesting over there, Tom?
I didn't have nothing interesting. I just made money all week. That's it.
Sound good.
Hey, you
ain't lose nothing, did you?
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I lost some.
Yeah, but I can't wait to get into this topic today, man.
One more thing before we get into it. My wife told me, and people told me, when you go to New Orleans, you feel like a dark cloud, like you could feel certain bad vibes because of voodoo. I ain't feel none of that. It was all love. It was all great vibes. Right. Like, I ain't feel nothing but welcome. So
yeah,
just to put that to rest.
That's that Southern hospitality.
Yeah, I ate free, good jerk, good dirty rice, all that shit.
Hold on.
Good jerk. Well, shit.
Triple X.
He had a good time.
It was good.
He didn't say he did it himself, too.
Got that good jerk.
It was good.
He said for free.
It was free.
Back alley special.
But let's get back to it, man. The topic for today is astronomy. We're going to be hitting some notes about the Zodiac sign, if you believe or not. It's your boy DJ Willie Will, man, talking about anything and everything under the suns But today we got with us.
Dre, let's pod.
Favorite Tay, the one and only.
It's Tone Block taking on niggas every day.
Taz, and we wild out wherever.
Big Mama, the finest.
Man, but let's dive straight into this topic because I feel we're going to be going back and forth, man, and we don't need to waste no time on this. I just want to go on and put it out there. Do you believe or do you not believe in zodiac signs? Like, y'all
No.
want to kick this off? Y'all want me to kick this off?
Go ahead.
All right,
We
because
ready.
Kick
It's a
that
big
shit.
one.
I'm on the non-believer side of the zodiac sign. And
Why is that?
because I feel that it's kind of teetering on manipulation, like manipulating people to believe in something. It doesn't have to be good or bad. And if someone hears something, you technically program their mind to think about it. So if somebody never said it, you probably won't think about that thought at that time around that moment. I lean on the sign of not believing.
But at the same time, you say it's manipulation, but it's just like a dictionary. You go in the book and you're looking at a word and you're looking and see what that word means. So with Zodiac, when you're looking at the Zodiac and it gives you all the different characteristics, it's only up to you to feel like that's what my characteristics is. And if you believe it, you believe it. If you don't, you don't. You get what I'm saying?
And that's the thing. I feel that every human being have these 5 basic like emotional skills or whatever. And I think they kind of like ties into like human behaviors, which everybody have. And then I just don't, that's why I don't believe in it. Because I think what they said about you can happen to anybody, regardless of the month that they was born in.
Well, I'm a believer.
All right.
Okay.
True believer.
I'm a true believer.
Okay.
My zodiac sign is a Capricorn. And I actually had to look deep inside myself. And when I looked deep inside myself, I really believe that my sign matched me. I am a hard worker. And so when you read my sign, it says a hard worker.
I'm a hard worker too.
I'm loyal to my friends.
I'm loyal to my friends too.
And so
Let me
So looking deep inside.
Go ahead. Let me stop stepping on you.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm
and
sorry.
before I even look deep inside of my sign, right? I had to just break down every piece of me to see, does this actually, the Capricorn actually fit me? Okay. Yes, it does.
All right.
And I
Looking
believe-
deep, do it matter? Like, do you look in the mirror and you look for a long time and stare? Did you fart? Okay. I'm sorry.
Now he looking deep.
I was looking deep. I thought I heard something. Anyway,
Okay. That's that wig slipping off right there.
That's the shot she took out here.
so it's not necessarily. So it's not necessarily the sense of just reflecting on yourself. Is what you heard from somebody tell you what it could have been, or what you read and you thought to yourself, this applies to me.
No, sir.
And you applied it to yourself. It's not necessarily looking deep. It's just what you applied that fits.
And
No,
I
sir.
think
What-
the thinking deep that she's talking about in regards to the Zodiac is the information in the chart list. It's just like as if you were to go into symbols or whatever, or any type of spiritual conspiracies that, or a spiritual thing that you go deeper into. So with the Zodiac, they have this chart based off of the moon, the rising, the sun, and things of that nature. And it goes based off of what time you were in, delivered in, and what month you were delivered. Also
Place.
from the planets to, things of that nature and how they stand apart. And when I take upon of those deeper parts, I believe in when people say, "Oh, it must be a full moon." They think they feel like this or they feel like that. This is the same thing with astrology, and to my knowledge. But I do believe in Zodiac, but I think of it on a basic
So
level.
you almost feel like as Zodiac, it's almost like a person can get their period in a sense. Like a woman get their period every month. Zodiacs, different niggas and different females or people get they senses of heighten their or lowered expectations or whatever
pretty much,
it is.
Yeah,
That's
pretty much it
coming.
is like that. It's good that you actually mention periods.
Yeah.
Because a lot of women actually sync up on the new moon.
Yeah.
And that is true.
And we sync together.
But why don't you believe in astrology though? But
That was my question.
And,
So
and,
we
every-
have,
and everything around you is based on it.
so we have Dre, believer.
Yeah.
Tay, believer.
Yes.
Tom, what are you?
I'm a non-believer.
Non-believer.
Okay.
Taz, what are you?
I'm a believer.
Believer.
Okay.
Big Mama, this only time. What you got? What are you?
Don't believe in it at all.
And
Whoop,
so we got
whoop.
3 and 3. Oh, shit,
Yeah.
we gotta get it down.
Look,
All right.
I'm the conqueror of
think
my own.
Conquer
I think
y'all.
it's based off of like people.
Hold on, before y'all do this.
circumstances
Before y'all
and-
do this,
Okay,
the
let's go.
non-believers.
Uh-huh.
Do y'all believe in God?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do y'all believe in the Bible?
Yeah.
Okay.
And see, that's another
Who created
thing.
the planets, the stars, and the moon, and all this other stuff? Who created
God.
that? So why not believe in His creation?
Because he's
You
not the
telling
one.
me
He's not the
astrology
one
is
who.
one
Hold
thing.
on.
He,
Go ahead.
he's not the one who created that. The
God didn't
no,
create it?
no. He didn't create it. The zodiac signs.
Why not?
The Babylonians did.
The Bible tell you that God hung the stars in their silvery sockets.
But
He separated the light from the dark.
but he did all of
He
that.
put the moon and the stars. I mean, the
Did he
moon
put
and the
them
sun in the
zodiac
sky.
signs in the Bible?
you taking something
Did he
out of
put the
proportion.
That
zodiac
just give
signs
you
in the Bible?
seasons.
He
If he
did
put the
that.
stars in the sky, he arranged them in the sky. That
So
means he
this
put
is
them-
the same
Hold on,
thing.
he asked me a question. Let me
Yeah,
finish.
go ahead.
He did that,
Yeah.
but he didn't. Or could you telling me he came up with the reason behind all of it? He told
Who
you
else
exactly
did it? Who else?
who interpreted.
No, hold on. When I go outside, I can point to the same 3 stars in Orion's belt, right? Who put them in that order?
No, I'm not asking who put it there.
I am. That's
somebody-
my original question.
Because
I asked
somebody
you, did you believe in God though?
Somebody interpret
no,
them
no.
being there,
Who
making
put
you
it
feel
there?
a certain type of way.
But who put it there?
And that's
It's a
the
different
same way that
question.
y'all,
No, it's not.
everybody
Show
feel
me
like
in the
about
Bible
science
where
and
he
God
said-
and spiritual.
Show me in
When
the
it's a
Bible.
divide between science and spiritual or worship, because a lot of the times people feel like, oh well, if there's no God, then who created all of this? And then that's where people like philosophers and got the other people, philanthropists, where they get to a point where, oh, this is straight science and this is how stars were made out of, and this is where like the Big Dipper and all of those things. But if you're a believer, you got people who, oh well, God created all of this, and there's some type of meaning behind whatever that we have to find. You get what I'm saying?
But yeah, that's astronomy.
Is it meant for
That's
us?
astronomy, what you talking about
Yeah.
when you trying to figure out what the stars and planets
Look.
are made of.
Let me tell you this.
That's astronomy.
The Bible was put here for man. That was for laws and
Okay.
shit that man need to do.
All right, but let's break down what the Bible actually
Hold on,
means.
look, let me get to my point.
Okay.
The Bible was put here for as laws, what you should do, shouldn't do.
Okay.
And the Lord, Jesus came here and told us some of the things we shouldn't do, how we should live. He never said nothing about astrology, did he?
Hold on. Okay.
If he said anything about astrology or it's in the Bible, then tell me about that, and I will be more inclined to listen.
Astrology. How does the Bible start?
In the beginning, God created the sun and the
Heavens.
whatever.
Heavens.
He started this
and
shit.
The earth. He created the heavens and the earth first.
Okay.
So that's the astrology right there.
See, I'm
That's
not-
astronomy, right? Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
That's right
Bring
there.
up
Get
the
right there.
get to it.
definition of astrology.
That's the definition of it. All right. So have you ever met God?
No.
All right. But he tell you all the time, in order for you to know him, you have to know his creation.
Okay.
So in order to study God, you ain't gonna meet him. He ain't gonna open up the sky and talk to you face to face.
Right.
So in order to know God, you have to know his creation.
Right.
So the study of the stars is to try to understand what God did and why he put things in the place where he put them.
Try to understand.
That's all it is.
So that's where I'm getting at. Try
Yeah.
to understand.
Right.
You can try to understand it, but that doesn't mean that's exactly what it means.
But this
Because you don't know.
But this science has been around for almost 1 million years, bro. And we got everything that's around you is based off astrology.
So-
Okay, back to what I was saying. What the Bible means. The Bible actually means holy biblios, which
Okay.
means the sun book, the book of the sun. That's what the
Okay.
Bible means. Helios biblios.
Okay.
So it means the sun book. So it's a book about astrology.
I'm supposed to
Just
believe
give
you.
y'all that.
You don't gotta believe me. Just
It's
know
like
the definition of the word.
astrology.
I'm supposed to believe whoever wrote that.
The astrology.
You
is
believe
the
everything else?
Did Jesus say that?
Yeah.
Astrology.
He said,
is
"I'm the son of
study-
God."
I was just trying to say, based off of what you were talking about, in the study of the movements and relative positions of celestial bodies interpreted as having an influence on human affairs in the natural world.
Right. But the
Okay.
problem is just like some people say, you can't prove, and don't get me wrong, I believe not, you can't prove God is God, like, because there's no proof.
This is
So
God is really
some
just a
people
man.
don't believe in zodiac sign because you cannot prove to me that it actually works.
So what do the sun do to you when you go outside?
Hell if I know.
Does
Probably
it
make me hot, probably give me some
What-
vitamins.
Okay, then.
Exactly. And so
Yeah,
it's
that's
doing something.
See, now science can prove that.
Right. Okay. So are you more on the
that's
science
improved,
side,
but
or
when somebody's giving you a zodiac sign and they're telling you what's going to happen in your day, they're literally telling you based off of these stars and these whatever,
Right.
this is going to happen to you in this week. March 21st to
Why
April
is
19th. We here
Why is Aries the first sign of the zodiac?
because it falls on because I fall under it and I'm the first in everything.
Hey, it ain't bad to think harder.
All right.
Think that
It
highly of
signals
yourself.
spring, right?
Go ahead.
It signals spring. It signals new birth. It signals actually babies.
Okay.
It's the baby sign of the zodiac. So that's why it's the first. It's the baby ram. The last sign is Pisces.
Oh, well, excuse me.
Because it go backwards. It's more like there and then it's like. in
So
follow
what's the
line.
art like? What does the order mean? Like first and last? I mean, did they decide to call one first, or does it matter the order?
I thought it was
No,
about a
it's just they
month.
use the ram as the baby ram as the symbolism of Aries because that's the highest pinnacle of that animal climbs the mountain, and so that represents some ambitious, young, naive, hot-headed, bull-headed, stubborn person who
You don't think you're that type of person?
Yeah, he's exactly that type of person. You got a temper, right? It represents war.
I said
It represents temper.
I said that I find myself in all these zodiac signs, so therefore you cannot just wrap me up in one.
And that's true
And
because
you are every
and
zodiac
that's
sign.
true
That's the whole
because
purpose. That's the whole
that's
part
the
about it.
deeper part of the zodiac
You
sign.
are every
is
zodiac
the
sign.
rising, the sun. I don't go that deep. I'm just the basic part of it.
Oh, so I
People
guess-
go deeper, but I'm just the basic
Back
part
to
of it.
where is it the Bible when let's see.
I guess hold
Every-
on, before you do that,
okay.
I just want to clarify because I guess I'm talking about I don't believe in the horoscope side of it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
it's based off a lot more than you can base agriculture off that because in the Aries season, that's when you start beginning to plant.
Mm-hmm.
Then you go into Taurus season. Taurus is represented by a bull. What do you do with a bull? You farm and you plow, so you till the land. Then in Gemini season, they the communicator, so they go out and cast the seeds out and plant. I'm just telling you why these
And
stuff
I'm
exist.
gonna tell you why people believe they exist because when somebody tell you something, you're gonna always look at it.
No, that's the law of
look
nature.
look how y'all did me. Aren't you a war fighter and a lover or whatever? So you automatically be like, they told me your Aries is a fighter or lover because I know you is.
I think it's just based off of study.
That's
It's
what I
just
mean
the
about
same way if you were
manipulation
to
and
study
study.
anything. Like
What study?
is.
Somebody find a study.
That's-
Because I looked and I ain't find one.
Did you really look though?
I did. Matter of fact, the scientists, they don't even want to study no more because they can't find no proof.
Hey, you
And that's
know
with
what?
anything. Then, if that's the case, that's what anything.
No, that's not with anything. It's anything that's
No.
caused with spiritual stuff and energy.
Don't
That
you
have a
got-
hard time.
You just shouldn't believe in the Bible then.
He probably don't.
Because astrology is
probably
all in the
don't.
Bible. I could point out where Aries is when Moses went to the top of the mountain and he was about to sacrifice his son.
Uh-huh.
He found a ram in the bush
Okay.
at the top of the mountain, and it happened to be a burning bush up there too. So Aries is represented by fire.
So
It's represented by ram. It's represented by sacrifice.
So you
It's
said who
represented
went
by
up there?
blood. Moses.
he was Aries?
Huh?
He was Aries?
That whole complete story represented the Aries archetype. Because you at the top of a mountain.
It represented
But
from
who-
what you
who
telling us.
defined that
I
that
ain't see that in
represented
the book.
Who defined
Hey, look.
that?
the archetype of the ram. I'm telling you what the ram is.
No. Who actually defined? Because, hold on, did Zodiac come out before the Bible?
Yeah,
Y'all better say
Obviously
it did.
Because it's a study of the stars. It's a study of what's
So, yeah,
already
it
there.
did. Because the Mayans and the
The
Babylonians.
The
and
Egyptians was the first people to do it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hey, so
But
you
that's what
believe
I'm
in the
saying,
Farmer's
so-
Almanac, huh?
So that
Yes.
that book.
Why would they have a farmer's almanac? They planting their crops and harvesting their crops based on this
Look,
stuff.
and that's my whole thing. That's
calendar
more
and everything.
applicable than the Zodiac.
No, it's not. All you have to
Because
do-
you can
all have
tell
to do
what the
is-
seasons is by a
all-
Farmer's
all in
Almanac.
there
That's
together.
what, when you go back and say time change,
Yeah.
the reason why the time changed, for they can have time to finish forming.
Hey, why it don't change in Hawaii and Arizona?
It
Okay.
does.
It ain't no
If you really
daytime
decide to
savings.
Get up with the sun, the way.
Your body would feel it.
Yeah, your body.
So why they don't make it publicly known as daytime savings like everybody else in the U.S.?
Because we got work schedules, bro. They got you on a work schedule.
So
If you
pretty
was in-
much it's
if you was
just
in nature.
The
you would
daytime
always wake up
savings
when the
is
sun wakes
bullshit.
you up.
You just
Right.
got to get up and do what you're supposed to do when the sun come up.
Case in point. Let me show you how you time with the sun. In the mornings, when you wake up, don't you normally have morning wood?
No, I take a shit.
You're not healthy then, because a healthy man would in the morning have a morning wood. You rise with the
I've
sun.
been taking that black marker, so I have.
Okay, all right.
This
then.
girl said, "What's some morning wood?"
Right.
It took a minute.
It's called a
though.
TP. If you look over at your man and that nigga got a TP going on.
Elaborate.
When a man's penis get hard.
It ain't always been this way.
Oh,
It ain't always this way either.
Well,
You better clean your gut out. Because you're supposed to have a morning wood as a healthy man. And that's based off the sun cycle, bro. When the sun starts to rise, you rise. That's why it's called an erection.
Why in the Bible? Never mind. I don't want to get too deep,
so you don't believe you do, but
but
you
I gave
don't
you what I
believe
thought it was.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because just like with the Bible and church, people manipulate that
I
system.
agree.
Okay.
And at the same time,
Yeah, but
people
if you-
can manipulate this system.
But if you're reading it for understanding for yourself, they can't manipulate you because you're
Hey,
studying for
it can be
yourself.
easily
Right, but that's
If you
the whole-
manipulated.
listening to somebody else, you always gonna be manipulated.
You know what?
You got to study to show yourself
If
approval.
somebody
Ain't
put
it
out a
true?
long time ago,
That's
that
bullshit.
this was
No,
this
it
and
ain't.
this was that, then they
I'ma
would
show you
always
how.
manipulate
How you pass
You
the
would never
test.
know. Because how you gonna research it yourself and come up with your own actual meaning of Zodiac whenever? You can't come up with your own because someone already put it
Look,
out there for you.
No, but you could also go outside and look at nature and see what happens. Like, okay, if we're in the middle of the dog days of summer, which is Leo, which the sun is the hottest during that time, you could just see people getting more excited. We all
That's
outside.
summer.
Huh?
That's just summer. It ain't no dog or Leo. It's
But
summer.
I'm saying that's when the energy is highest on the planet.
Okay,
according
it's
to
summer.
the sun.
Okay.
Yeah, it's summer because it's hot. People outside, your emotions get high. A lot of people get killed. You know what I'm saying? Violence
But who
goes
named
up.
who
It's
did
a
the
lot of
season?
bullshit to go on.
Who did
Depending on
name
where
the
you at.
season? Who named the season?
I don't know. Somebody.
You know, this time, these days, our season is off.
But
Yeah.
I kind of want to get off that topic, unless y'all want to stay on there. Because
Look.
we can talk about this all day long. I got to kind of focus this conversation, though.
Hey,
But
I'm gonna show you in the Bible where it's talking about the zodiac signs. Y'all ain't
But
wanna
tell
hear it.
me, does this Zodiac thing really affects relationships? Like, do people
question.
use the Zodiac's signs to like maneuver around their relationship?
I'm
Is
with-
that a thing? And do y'all
I
believe it's true?
think a lot of the people nowadays, because it's so known from 10 years ago, where zodiac sign was just like a less of a free word. You get what I'm saying? But now people are using those zodiac signs to get a matchmaking. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
we have this chart to show off what's compatible and what's not compatible. You get what I'm saying? But in my knowledge, I feel like I don't really use it based off of a relationship, because at the end of the day, before Zodiac was a big deal, or before that it was a huge study or a deeper study, I feel like that we are able to dig deeper into it and to find. I'm more like a stretch with things. I like to see what is different outside of what somebody could say my compatibility
Compatibility.
with another person. But based off of what I've seen and what I've studied, I do believe that it is a triggered thing between relationships.
Hey, I love the way you explain things, but we're just ordinary people.
And I never ordinary.
We don't know which
Well,
way to go.
I'm-
I was about to say,
Well,
I'm
I'm gonna-
extravagant. You hear me? I'm far off this planet, baby. I'm
Well, I go by it now. Back then, I didn't. Now I'm dating Aquarius.
Don't start. Don't start.
Dating Gemini. I just found out
Don't
for
start.
myself that it wouldn't work for me. I won't go by the chart. I will find out for myself what will work for me.
I just
So
think it's a
what you basically
personality.
said is, I ain't looking at that shit. I'm gonna look at it and take heed and look for point key factors, and if that don't apply, I'm just gonna not abide by that.
True.
I think
Pretty
it
much.
kind
That's
of
what you're
helps
supposed to do with
guide,
everything.
Yes.
though. I think it kind of.
So you just take it as a
helps.
chart.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you do.
I feel like it helps guide a relationship. Not really a relationship, but to understand somebody's personality. Because,
That's all. Yeah, that's all it's about.
Yeah.
It's really you really supposed to use astrology as a tool to learn yourself.
Yes.
And once you learn yourself, you start to learn how to interact with other people's energy.
Yes.
That's really all it's talking about. So if you use it based in saying that I don't want to date an Aries because they all like this, that's a person that don't understand astrology.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Because what you're supposed to be
Right.
doing is like, okay, I understand how Aries people think. I understand how Aries people move. I understand what makes them trigger and do, this, that, and the third. So I need to learn how to work with that energy.
Right.
That's
So-
really what it's talking about.
So what's
Correct.
throwing me off is those people who don't really know too much. Because
That's what it
why
is.
I don't
Yeah.
believe
That's
in
what it
because
is.
People be like, oh, this and that. No, I can never date that.
Yeah,
I'm like,
and I think that's what
they
it
got
throws
all
off.
traits. I mean,
And
Yeah.
that's what
You
I be
gotta
saying too.
understand somebody.
And people fall victim into not really doing the research themselves.
Mm-hmm.
If you listen to a motherfucker who don't know nothing,
Yeah,
you
or
gonna be
really
even more
study
confused.
that.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. If you do the research, you start limiting your dating pool.
no, you don't.
No,
Shit,
If you
because
looking at
if
it
you
like
go
that.
into it with an open mind and take
go
somebody
with-
for who they are,
Tone.
then you find what you're
that's
looking
just
for.
like friendship.
It don't matter
So,
what they are.
Don't study nobody but yourself. Then when you go into
I don't want to study myself. I know. I want you to see if
No,
you like me. I'm
no,
gonna
You
be
threw
me.
out,
No,
when you threw
I'm just
out
saying.
what you had on your
if you
your
want to
wrist,
if you want to
I knew exactly what you were before we even got in here. Before I even knew you, just based off of how your interaction is. Yes,
see, that's
Yes.
that shit I'm talking about. They judge you before they
but
even
it's
know.
not even judging. It's not judging. It's
no,
based
this-
off
this
of
what
what
it is.
I have.
okay.
Okay,
Observe.
hold on.
Hold on,
It's
let's-
not
observing.
judging, it's
Let's break it down.
profiling. I take that
Not
back.
even profiling.
It's
Yes, it is.
observing.
It actually is profiling.
We Zodiac profiling around here. Fuck
It
racial.
really is. It
That's
really
not
is.
judging. I take judging back, but it is
Okay.
profile. A lot of
Okay.
people
Both of them
profile and don't admit they profile. Everybody fucking profile. I know you're enjoying this episode. Part 2 of this episode will be released next Tuesday. So don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe so that you can get notification of all episodes when they are released.
Racism, sexism, we put it on the floor, but their words are theirs and nothing more. Every thought they say, it's theirs alone. It don't reflect us, no, just their tone. Comments and vibes is how they feel. What they share, that's their own deal. Agree or not, that's up to you. Everyone's voice deserves a debut, but what they say is just their own song. We keep the vibe moving right along.